You're live. Uh-oh.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Angelic Whispers. I'm the Reverend Dr. Ron Bates, wishing everybody a happy Thursday evening. If it's 8 o'clock in the east, 5 p.m. in the west, you know it's Angelic Whispers time. If you're joining us on Blog Talk Radio, we want to wish you a happy evening. If you're joining us on YouTube, go to say hi. You're watching live. This is a live program. We do not record, we do not tape, we do not upload. So all the readings that you're going to get are straight from the horse's mouth, and it's not recorded. So you're going to get live action. If you want to watch us live, if you're on Blog Talk Radio and you want to watch us live, check us out on youtube.com and then search Food Alchemy Network. And there you will see our live program, Angelic Whispers. And we got a lot of great programming there on YouTube. So check us out. We are always happy to have everybody subscribe and like to our channel, Food Alchemy Network, where we nourish your body, mind, and soul. Tonight, we're going to nourish your soul, okay? We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're going to do some readings. We're going to talk a little bit. We're going to have fun. If you're in the queue in Blog Talk Radio, this is how it works. Okay, I will bring you on the air, and you give me your name, where you're calling from, and then I will repeat it to everybody on YouTube. And then, if you will please, ask your question. And understand that, this is a free reading. Please do not expect a 30-minute reading, okay? It's not going to happen. If you want that, give me a call, 727-900-1326, and happy to give you a full reading, $75 for an hour reading. Take Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal. So I want everybody to enjoy the show, kick back, relax. We're going to have a lot of fun. Tonight's topic is very interesting. I pulled an angel card, and the angel card wanted me to discuss freedom. And what does that mean to the individual? Now, a lot of us talk about our freedom as in freedom from, if you're an American, the Constitution, or your other freedoms if you're not in the U.S. And it's not about that. Okay, what the angels want me to talk about is the freedom of self and freedom from self-bondage. And what do we do to ourselves that gets us tied up into situations that drag us down and stymies our ability to truly enjoy freedom of self? Okay, a lot of people identify with freedom through identities, various identities. I have to identify with certain groups. I need to identify myself as certain things. And when we're out of body, when we're our spiritual self, we don't identify with any of those. We identify as beings of light. Okay. So when we come into these bodies, now we're taught through our societies, through our parents, through our schools, through our social interactions, we're taught, what is supposed to be acceptable. Okay. And if you're outside those norms of what oh my, I think somebody just wrote on Facebook something in Mandarin. I don't speak Mandarin, so you gotta have to put it in English, okay? I love you guys, but I have no clue what that was. And so what we're talking about here is a freedom of self, a freedom from bondage of self. And what is that? Well, you can create that through addictions. You can create that through social. You need to be socially in a certain place. You can create it with your family because, families have expectations of you, blah, blah, blah. And if you don't meet them, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Getting yourself in with negative people and allowing them to spiritually drag you down. That's not freedom. Okay. And in fact, that's quite the opposite. That's, turning your will and your life over to the care of another human being when you're supposed to be caring for yourself. We all do it in certain ways. Well, I'm sacrificing my life right now because, somebody's going through hard times or somebody's this or that. Nobody's asking you to do that. And the freedom that you have to make choices and to say yes or to say no to what other people have expectations of you. My freedoms and myself all derived from the gift that the Creator gave to me and every other human being on this earth, and that's free will. Okay, I have the free will to make my own decisions in life. And yes, I'm married, and yes, I have commitments, and I always, always, always weigh those commitments heavily in any decision that I make. But ultimately, there's a phrase, to thine own self be true. And if, okay, and for that, you have to be true to yourself. Otherwise, you're going to be miserable and suffer. We were not put on this planet to suffer. Okay? Sometimes we make our own misery and we need to find our freedom out of it. Okay? I work very extensively in the 12-step programs, and I help other people because I was helped when I found myself in the grip of alcoholism, okay, and in the grip of drug addiction in my youth, okay, brought about by very poor parents and a very mentally disturbed sister. I had to bring myself out of those very nasty things. Okay. And you can bring that out too, because after the age of 18, I have the responsibility to take care of myself. I have the responsibility to educate myself at anything that I need to do, and I have the responsibility to care for myself. I can no longer blame anybody else for how they behaved or treated me because I can't change the past. I can live in the now and do better for tomorrow. And that is the freedom of understanding that everything is in divine order. Okay, you were meant to learn certain lessons from certain people. And let's just be honest, and I don't use foul language often, but assholes are some of our best teachers. And it's our job to figure out what they're trying to teach us and then get them out of our lives. Okay? And be okay with getting them out of your life. It's like, no, you're toxic, you're nasty, you need to go. Okay? Because you're impeding upon my spiritual freedom to grow and experience this lifetime. So if you're keeping people around that were only supposed to be there for a limited time, okay, then that's me not honoring my freedom. And if people abuse you, if they lie to you, if they cause you to feel bad about yourself in any way, shape, or form, then they're only just stepping on you to making themselves feel better. And so many people do that. And it's not necessary. And I always stand up for myself. If people are doing things that are not acceptable, they're out of my life. Okay. And you can go and play your games and manipulate and lie and betray all you want. Do it somewhere else. Don't do it in my life, because I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be straight up with you. If I can do something, I will do it. If I can't, I'll be honest about it and say, no, I'm sorry. I just can't do that. Okay. If I'm disappointed in another person, I'm going to talk to them about it. I'm not going to put it in a horrible way. I'm just going to ask them why they're doing what they're doing. And if the answer is acceptable, of course, I will accept their answer. But if it's not, then I wish them well. Okay. And I want everybody to know that a lot of us put ourselves in a place where we're not free to express ourselves, not free to be your authentic self, not free to explore this beautiful planet in all of its majesty. Okay. That these things are what Spirit wants us to have. What Spirit wants us to have. So these are the things that I'm talking about. And I'm going to go to private chat here. Let's see. All right, I have to lean over to type a message to my producer. So there we go. All right. I'm hoping everything is going well with everybody in the audience. My prayers are always with you and who you are. My prayers are always for other people and myself. I'm allowed to make prayers for myself. That's my freedom. Okay? That's what we do. I'm allowed to work with other people who are supposed to be working with me. I did a beautiful reading on a person yesterday and another one on last Saturday. They were so powerful, and loving messages, so powerful were the messages that I have to thank Archangel Chamiel for coming to those readings and being such a divine presence of the Lord, and thanking Archangel Chamiel, Chamuel, Chamiel. Okay, and this archangel is very, very powerful. It's sometimes very hard because it's such a soft energy, sometimes hard to pick up on that energy. But once you do and you lock into it, it's so powerful. So I want everybody to think about your freedom. I want you to think about what is your freedom and how do you exercise it in your life? How do you make things happen? Okay, that's super important. Dr. Ceci, could you go to private chat so I can ask you a question? Awesome, thank you. So hopefully we're broadcasting on Blog Talk Radio. We were having some problems with it, and I'm hoping we have it resolved. And excellent. All right. Thanks. Thank you, Dr. Ceci. I appreciate that. So if you want a free mini reading, please call us on Blog Talk Radio, and that's area code 319-527-6085. I'd be happy to get to your question and give you a special free reading. Also, you can ask a question in the chat room, and we will pick it up there. as well. So just everybody that wants to climb aboard, have some fun, and enjoy the evening, please do. We're always here to help everybody. So the next topic of conversation in the next section of our is going to be about having freedom. Okay, but here's a now. Some people say, how in the world do I surrender and have my freedom? How do I surrender and have my freedom? That's a very interesting question. The angels want me to get into this, so I will. How do I surrender and have my freedom? Okay, here's the key, everybody. I want you to listen really good. To surrender only means to let go of things that you no longer have control over. You do not, you don't have control over another human being. You can't tell them to love. You can't tell them to hate. You can't tell them to think. You can't persuade them. There's a lot of manipulators out there. There's a lot of people who think that they can scam and manipulate their way through life, that they can lie, scam, manipulate, but sooner or later, all that's going to come out. Okay, you can't keep up the lie forever. Somebody's going to let the cat out of the bag. And yes, I've been at the brunt, mule kick end of those lies and betrayals myself. I'm not going to say, no, I haven't. I've never. Okay, I have. Okay, and I've been on the end of a lot of people who did a lot of nasty things just because they thought they could. All right, and how did I live through that? I was able to surrender. That's probably why I lost the. Looks like they're trying to come back and listen. All right, everybody, we're trying to broadcast here. I might have to end the episode. Oh, no, I don't want to end the episode. But something's going on with the sound on Blog Talk Radio. So I'm going to try to log back in and see what happens here. Okay. Direct connect in. Get rid of that. Okay, sorry, everybody. I just had to fix something here on Blog Talk Radio.
Your show now, it's one.
Since it appears we are calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
Okay, everybody, I hope you can hear me now. I've logged out and logged back into the Blog Talk Radio. And Dr. D, if you can let me know if it's coming through or not, that would be great. Truly appreciate it. And so how do you surrender but yet still retain your freedom is what we're talking about. Oh, cool. So we got a bingo. I love a bingo. Yay. So welcome back if you're on Blog Talk Radio. Sorry about that. And we're here to take your phone calls and hopefully have that. But real quickly, to retain your freedom, you must surrender and understand that you have no control over the actions and behavior or the decisions of other people. And other people are always going to disappoint you, even betray you in their decisions. And it's up to you to decide how you proceed from there. That is your freedom. Once everything happens, it is your freedom to decide, do I stay with this person? Do I give them another chance? Or have I already given them enough chances that I don't need to do it anymore? Okay? And that's the main thing is, have I given this person or these people enough chances? Because if a person does the same thing over and over again, and they just say, oh, I'm sorry, but yet they keep doing it, they're not really sorry. They're not sorry at all. They're just seeing how, how they can get away with it. So exercise your freedom to tell them, I'm sorry, but I've already forgiven you for doing this exact same thing once or twice before. There's no further apologies needed because there's nothing further I can do for you. Okay? So we're going to go to the 914 area code for one of them free readings I was talking about. 914, you are on the air. Welcome to Angelic Whispers.
Hi, thank you so much for taking my call.
You're welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Catherine, and I'm calling from New York.
Well, hello, Kathleen. Was that that Kathleen from New York is calling? You have a question, my friend?
I'm serious, please. There is this company, they're hiring for a project. The company's name starts with the letter J, and they're hiring for a project that starts with the letter B,
Okay.
as in boy. I was wondering, do you see them hiring me, please?
Oh, cool. Oh, I'm excited for you. Really excited.
Thank you.
Yes. And this is a step upwards, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're showing me stairs and it's a step upward. Definitely, but you're going to have to be resilient about keeping in contact with them, following up. Show them that you really, really, really want this, because you do, by the way, really want this job. Okay? And what the angels are telling me is the job is yours if you show them that you're the right person for it. Okay? So how many interviews have you gone to?
I will interview until I get it.
Yeah. But how many have you done?
Show them my materials, my resume. Yeah.
Yes.
Knock on the door.
Yeah, just keep going at it. Keep being resilient, and resilience will pay off. The angels are talking about they got to see that you want that job and you're going to be great at it. And it's a total step up for you. You will be actually wonderful at the job. It involves a lot of teaching and learning. And you're going to learn so much and then teach it to other people and what you do and how you do it. It's very interesting. They're showing me, it's very interesting, about your heart chakra, that there needs to be some healing with your heart chakra. Is that ringing? Is that resonating?
Yes, it's something that I truly love. And yeah, it makes me feel good, and hopefully others feel good as well.
Exactly. And so they're really showing me your heart chakra. So really open up that heart chakra when you're doing anything in regards to calling or follow up, going to your interviews. Take your right hand and put it over your heart, and then go in a clockwise circle around your heart, and just think about all that energy opening up out of your heart chakra. This has to do a lot with your heart chakra, and the more open it is, the more available you are for this position, the more they'll notice it. Okay, but don't get scared and close your chakra down. Don't get, because we all get nervous, we all get scared before we, and don't. Okay, just keep opening your heart chakra. That's what the angels keep telling me to tell you, and you'll be able to nail down this job. It's very interesting. So clear. The angels keep telling me, clear your head of negative thoughts. You're worthy. You're a wonderful person, and you just need to tell yourself that over and over again. I'm a wonderful person who is worthy of this position, and I'm going to go and do my best today. Okay, so
Mm.
clear your
Yeah.
head of those negative, anxiety thoughts that the angels are saying you get. And we all get them, by the way. Okay, you're not unique. We all get them. We all go through our own self doubts and our own. And I don't want to get my expectations too high or anything like that, and then I'll be devastated. But you're not going to be. So you just need to keep telling yourself that, and don't let those goblins chew up your head. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because I do that. Yeah, I second guess myself, and
Yeah.
I'm not worthy.
Yeah, you really need to clear out that space and allow yourself just, what helps me when I get in those situations is I tell myself I am the best person I can be today. And I'm doing what is, going to be a step up in my life. And you can be no more prouder of yourself and have more self-esteem when you're doing those things. So when those negative thoughts creep in, that negative energy creeps in, the angels really want you to squash it, because these people will pick up on it, and you don't want them to do that. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, wow.
Right.
I'm really excited for you. Don't trip over your own feet in the process of obtaining this job. Okay. And how you trip on your own feet is to have those negative thoughts and to be second guessing yourself and to go into any situation knowing that you are a divine light of spirit and you have wonderful abilities. And yeah, I need to learn. I'm here to learn too. So I'm ready to expand. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to give back as well. So go in with that attitude, and boy, they will just be knocked away by you.
Well,
Okay. But if you go in with the attitude or the thoughts of, I'm not worthy, or, oh, they'll never take me serious, or, why am I doing this? If you go in, could you see the contrast there?
wow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And so I am super, and the angels are super excited for you. If you take this path, you have wonderful things ahead of you. If you allow the goblins to eat up your head, then well, you get goblins. Okay. Nobody likes goblins except for on Halloween. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure speaking to you, and I really want to wish you well up there in New York. I hope you're doing good.
Thank you so much. My pleasure to speaking with you. Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
You have a blessed evening, my friend, and good luck. You so deserve this step up in life. Now just go get it, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Have a good evening.
Thanks.
All right, I'll put you back on mute. Okay, everybody. So that's how a reading with the Reverend Dr. Ron goes. Okay. I don't know this person. This is somebody I don't know, but yet the angels speak to me, and then I relay the messages to the people. You can give us a call, 319-527-6085. You can check me out on YouTube. I'm on YouTube live right now. If you want to see this goofy face of mine, check me out, youtube.com, search Food Alchemy Network, and then you'll see our live show going on. I got a couple more people in the queue, but I do need to go to a commercial break. Please do not hang up. Hang in there. I have to take a commercial break from my YouTube. So my Blog Talk Radio people, you are going to hear music for a couple minutes while the commercials are going. I want you to stay in the queue. I should be able to get to everybody that's there tonight. If you want to speak to me or you have a question, please hit that number 1 so I know that you have a question. Otherwise, I just think you're listening to the program. Okay, and either one is great, but make sure you
No, let's clarify. It is 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye.
And the Sun is a wonderful show. And then check out Ori on Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, with Coffee with Ori, and no subject is taboo. Believe me, I know Ori. There is no taboo to Ori, okay? So check them out. All right, so we're going to go back to the Blog Talk Radio, and if you want a free reading, you got to hit that #1 button so I know that you have a question, okay? Otherwise, I think you're just listening to the show. But I'm glad everybody's listening, everybody's watching. We're having a good time. So I'm going to go to the 845 area code. 845, you're on Angelic Whispers.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm sorry. I apologize. My name is Maria. I call it from New York.
Hi, Maria from New York. Welcome to the show.
I wanted to ask you, I want to buy a house in Italy near the water. I wait the money for settlement. You think I'm going to get it soon?
Yes, you're working on a settlement and there's just paperwork that needs to be cleared up for everything. It looks like everything's pretty much signed off on. They're just waiting on some sort of either arbitrator or a judge. Someone needs to approve the settlement, but it looks to me energetically that basically everybody's agreed on an amount, and they're just trying to get the paperwork through. And yeah, you're going to be enjoying beautiful Italy. What part of Italy do you want to move to? Sicily?
Yes.
Now, which part of Sicily is a big? Now, are you looking more towards Catania or Palermo?
I know I wasn't listening. Can you repeat again the word, please?
Oh, no problem. Were you looking for a home in Palermo, Italy, Sicily, or Catania, Sicily?
Palermo, Catania. You know Palermo?
Oh, yes, I've been to Sicily. I love Sicily.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I come in there with near. You think I'm going to buy over there?
Yeah, I see you purchasing a beautiful home, and you know, if you want to be in Palermo, that's a great place for you. Catania is just in that whole area where Catania is. It's so beautiful. I think you'd be very happy over there, but it just depends on where you want to be on the island.
Yes. But Cipalu, you go to Cipalu. You know Cipalu?
Oh, I've been to Palermo, Catania. I've been to the beautiful volcano. Everything there is just fantastic. The food is amazing.
That's good.
It is. So
you I can get a lot of money to buy?
Yes, you're going to have plenty of money to not only buy the property, but you're going to have enough money to sustain yourself for a good long time. So use it wisely, invest it wisely, and you're going to be very happy in Sicily. And I'm jealous because I would love to live in Sicily.
I can ask another thing. My daughter, she's going to find the accident soon.
Is the daughter going to find the man of her dreams? I love that question. If she, let's see, she needs to be a little more discerning about the men that she's dating. She needs to clear out the bad ones quicker before she kisses her prince. She seems to. It's very interesting. It's okay for her to tell them to go away until she finds the beautiful soulmate that's coming along. The rest of these guys are just interfering. So let her know that. Yeah, let her know that. Really look at the guy before you even start to date him, because some of these guys have really, they're showing me pulled the wool over her eyes, so to speak, and they weren't the people who they said they were, and she needs to sniff them out quicker and discard them. But she is going to find Mr. Right, and that is just beautiful. I love it when people fall in love, and she is going to fall in love, and they're going to have a couple of very beautiful babies. Yes. All right, my friend. Maria, good luck to you. Blessings to you, my friend. I am so jealous you're moving to Sicily.
Yeah, you can come in and see me.
I would love to. I would love to. I would come and I would visit and I would enjoy everything about Sicily. It is an amazing place. So you have a wonderful evening, Maria. Good night.
You too. You too.
Thank you. Grazie. So, that's just wonderful. It took me 53 years of life to truly fall in love and marry the person of my dreams. And that part is, to me, love happens when it happens. But I had to kiss a lot of frogs to get through all that. So, who wants warts? 856. We're going to go to the 856 area code. As soon as I can get Blog Talk to go. There we go. 856. You're on Angelic Whispers with Dr. Ron. How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
I am doing great. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Maria from New Jersey.
Hey, Rose Maria from New Jersey. Welcome to the show. How can I help you tonight?
I'll be traveling tomorrow overseas, and I'm not getting confirmation where I'm staying, and I'm not communicating with me, so I'm not sure if I'm staying there or if he's picking me up or what's the deal now.
Oh my goodness. Well, we've had a lot of people having trouble with international travel lately. I'll tell you what, you're not the first person to bring this to my attention. Wow, I mean, people are acting all crazy and everything. So who is this person that you're going to be meeting?
I'm sorry?
Who is this person you're going to be meeting?
I didn't get the last word.
Who is this person that you're going to meet overseas?
A long-time friend.
Okay. And do you trust this person?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So
he does a lot of stuff behind the scenes without me want to know about it, but
well, that is fine. Actually, yeah, everything's going to work out. You're going to hear from this individual. Like you said, they get very they're just showing this individual's distracted right now, and we'll be getting back with you, and actually is looking forward to your visit. So put away the negative thoughts. Just reach out and say, hey, here's my itinerary, and go have a good time, and put away the anxiety, okay?
All right, cool.
Yeah, definitely. And if you do start getting nervous or anything, just do some meditations, because generally that's just our own inner voices, just having our own, we don't know what the other person's doing on the other end. It could be work. What I'm picking up, it's a work thing that I've been working a lot, and they're just trying to get everything together so they can enjoy their time with you. So, allow the other person a little bit of a break, okay?
Gotcha. Yeah, because I was trying to get him where I was going to land in Rome, and not sure if he's going to be there or our hometown.
It'll be probably Rome. It looks like, wow, everybody's going to Italy. I want to go to Italy. That's it. I'm done. I'm going to Italy. That's it. I'm out. I have my passport. I'm ready to go.
The whole freaking day at the airport, so like, what the fuck?
Oh, exactly. It's like, and then another friend of mine just moved there, and I was just like, what is going on here? And I've been to Italy. I just adore the country and the people. Though I have no Italian in me, but their whole culture is just so beautiful. So just relax, my friend, and allow everything to happen exactly as it's supposed to. Okay?
All right, cool.
Yeah, but
appreciate it.
Definitely stay on top of it. But what they're showing me is more of I'm working, trying to get my schedule freed up so I can spend more time with you type situation versus I don't have time for you situation. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So hang in there, okay? And enjoy your trip. Just relax, have fun, and have a good time.
Oh, thanks.
All right. Take care, my friend. Okay, so I do have other callers in the queue. I have 830 in the queue and 480. You haven't hit the number 1 button, so I don't know whether to pick up or not. If you want a free reading, I'm more than happy to give you a free reading. But hit that number 1 button so I know that you're interested. I hate to put anybody on the air that didn't want a reading. Okay, so there's 2 callers in the queue. Let me know what you want. I'm happy to give you a quick reading and have a lot of fun. I'll check the chat room on Blog Talk Radio, see what's going on in there. It's connecting, and we're good there. There we go. Okay, so the next card that we're going to choose is Okay, so we're talking about freedom. We're talking about surrender. And we're going to talk about presence. What does your presence in this world mean? And what does it mean to you to have that freedom of presence? Is it a freedom of self-dignity, self-respect? Is it one of to thine own self be true? Or is it a presence of, I'm a doormat. Everybody just step on and wipe your feet. Okay? I hope it's the first one. I hope it's not the second one. Though there have been times in my life I have been the doormat and I pulled myself out of it. And never allow yourself to be the doormat to people who never appreciated you in the first place. Okay? Or respected you or appreciated you. Generally, they will always find other people to torment. Okay? And you don't need to do that. I'm back over here at Blog Talk Radio. So again, 480 area code and area code 830. I see you're in the queue, but I don't know whether to pick up the line or not. Hit that number 1 button, and that'll let me know that you have a question for me, okay? Really cool. Thank you so much. I'll definitely get to you before the end of the show. And so respect, having self-respect, having your presence and self-respect. It is so important for all of us to do that. As light workers, we're always wanting to throw ourselves on the sword. We always want to make the sacrifice. We always want to try to do the good when other people are not. Okay? And that is up to you. Those are decisions you make. You do as much good in other people's lives that's possible without being detrimental to yours. Okay? And if other people don't like that, then maybe they need to make some changes, you know? And that is super important. Okay? We cannot experience true and thorough freedom until we truly accept ourselves for exactly who we are, our good and our bad. Okay? It is it is wrong for you to think that you're anything other than a divine light of spirit. It is up to you to shine that light and not allow others to dim your light through their bad behaviors, their lies, their manipulations, their betrayals. Okay? It is up to you to say, oh, no. We don't do that. I even have those conversations with my husband when he starts behaving in a certain way, and I'm just up front. I'm like, hey, I don't know what's going on here, but we need to take a time out and we need to talk about this. Because I do it in my own relationships. I do it with everybody so they know exactly where I stand with them. And the one thing that my friends and loved ones will always tell you, Ron will never lie to you. I would rather have a dirty truth than a pretty lie. And I would rather lovingly tell a truth to somebody than to tell them what they want to hear or to lie to them. I'm not responsible for the messages. Every time I do a reading, a psychic reading, it's about the messages for that person. It's not me. So why I wouldn't put any of my ego on it, like, oh, I need to sweeten that up because what if they're not able to handle it? Well, they're paying me to give them that exact message. They're not paying me to monitor their conversation with the angels. I'm just the vessel to communicate with them. When you hear my voice, you're actually hearing the voice of the angels talking through me. And that is the part that I love about my job and what I do and why I do it. When I first started doing psychic readings, I was like, who am I to tell these people these things? And I told the angels that, who am I to be telling these messages to these people? And they said, you're the chosen. You've been chosen to do this. So go do it. And that's what I do. I do readings on people all over the world. I've done readings with people in Shanghai, China, Taipei, Taiwan, Philippines, Singapore, Canada, Mexico, United States, all over Europe. And my most interesting calls or readings are people who call from the Middle East because they could actually be killed for talking to me. Think about that. They could actually be killed for speaking to me. Even though Islam is full of prophecies, Islam is full of seers, Islam is about seers, but they don't want you to see anything they don't want you to see. So people call me from the Middle East for a reading, and I'm happy to give it to them. Okay? But they have to be careful. And that's sad. That's not freedom. Freedom is for you to be able to express yourself no matter who you are or what you are. You're a divine spiritual being of light. You are created from the spark of the divine, placed into this human form at birth. Okay? And I want each and every one of you to celebrate that. I want you to celebrate who you are and how we go about living our lives as if, you know what? The opinions and thoughts and negative vibes of other people, they don't matter. Okay? I had a beautiful conversation yesterday with somebody that was concerned about getting the COVID vaccine. And of course, as a reader, it is my job to listen to their concerns, their worries, and then I give them the message from the angels, but then I also gave them my own experience of being vaccinated and what I went through and how I went through it and what I was supposed to do. And I said, there is no judgment here. You do what's best for you. But this has been my experience having been vaccinated. Okay? And I told them, the decision is a personal decision. You choose what you wish to do. There's no judgment on my part. I love everybody, whether, if you have ever received the hepatitis vaccine, you ever received the flu vaccine, you ever received, there's a lot of MMR vaccine, mumps, rubella, all of that. Vaccines are pretty standardized these days, okay? Nobody's putting things into your body because the needle's too small. In order to put microchips into your body, the needle needs to be at least a 12 gauge. The needle they use to inject the vaccine is, I believe, a 20 gauge. Okay, so the needle's not large enough to inject anything into you. It's just impossible with the technology that we have. But I want you guys to be safe. And if you're not vaccinated and you have your beliefs as to why, I respect those beliefs. I just want you to be careful. Because once that nasty virus gets in you, it will do horrible things to you. and it has done horrible things. Whether you believe it's man-made or natural, it doesn't matter. It's there. Okay. And do I feel the Chinese government needs to be held accountable for what they've done? Absolutely. Okay. I think they need to be held accountable because they lied. And this is what lies get you. Okay. This is what lies produce. Whether it's in your own life or any other life, to thine own self be true and be true to others, and you will live in the light of spirit. It may be inconvenient truth. It may be like I said, sometimes the truth is ugly. But as light workers, we take it on and we hit it head on and we do what we have to do. So with that, everybody, I'm going to sort of wrap up the show here. I've kind of rambled on towards the end, but that's okay. Like TV, check me out, youtube.com. Food Alchemy Network, where we nourish your body, mind, and spirit. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to our channel. We got some great shows on this channel. Tomorrow night, Friday night, we have Dr. D and her son, Generations, it's called, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Check her out. She's got a great show. She does it with her son. They're a hoot. They just crack me up. I just so enjoyed their show last week. I was sitting there just dying laughing, and it's truly a good show. And then check out Monday nights. We got Coffee with Ori. All right, so definitely check out Coffee with Ori. Okay, I'm broadcasting live from beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida. You want to get a full reading from me? Give me a call. 727-900-1326. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, you can come right here to my beautiful reading room. We can sit down and pull the cards and get your message. My messages are always a goal-oriented, life-affirming message. Okay? There's no death card. Okay? A lot of people ask me that. Is there a death card in your deck? And I'm like, no, that's tarot. I don't do tarot. But the death card in tarot means rebirth. So, yeah, don't be afraid. So check us out. Come on in here. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, come in and check me out. You can find me at 727-900-1326. If you want an online or a Skype reading, you can go ahead and give me a call. We can set it up. I love
90 seconds.
readings, and I love doing readings for everybody because it's a beautiful message. It's a very powerful message. And if you're looking on YouTube, you can see my energy. You can say hi. Say hi to you. You just see I'm just a goofy, normal guy that just loves to do readings, that was blessed by the angels to be given the ability to hand out these messages. So definitely check us out, okay? So with that, everybody, check us out next Thursday night. Next Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, for another wonderful episode of Angelic Whispers. And you all have a great night, and bless you. Good night, everybody.